Hey everybody, I'm Chris. I'm all set to count down the week's 40 most played country songs in the nation based on radio airplay reported to MediaBase 24/7 for the week of December 3rd, 2022. Before I start counting down this week's biggest hits, here's a look back at last week's top three. At number 3 was 5'9" by Tyler Hubbard. Number 2 was You Proof by Morgan Wallen. And the number 1 song last week was Half of Me by Thomas Rhett and Riley Green. Now, can Thomas and Riley stay at number 1 for a second week? We'll find out 39 hits from now. First, we'll get started with the latest by Scotty McCreery as he spends a second week at number 40 with his new song called It Matters to Her. At number 39 for a second week, here's Parmalee with their latest Girl in Mine. At number 38 again this week, here's Matt Stale with Man Made. At number 37, the song that's still sitting at number 1 on the country streaming charts. It's Zach Bryan holding steady this week with Something in the Orange. At number 36 again this week, here's Dylan Carmichael with Son of A. Sliding back 2 spots to number 35 is Kenny Chesney and Old Dominion, Beer with My Friends. At number 34, moving up 1, here's Randy Houser, Note to Self. Slipping back a spot to number 33, here's Dan and Shay with You. At number 32, up 2 spots, here's Walker Hayes with Y'all Life. At number 31 again this week, here's newcomer Shane Prophet with How It Ought to Be. At number 30 for a second week, here's Joe Nichols' latest called Good Day for Living. Dropping back 1 to number 29, it's Keith Urban with Brown Eyes Baby. At number 28, moving up 1, it's Cody Johnson with Human. Slipping back a spot to number 27, 7th week on our countdown, here's Corey Kent with Wild as Her. At number 26, slipping a spot, Sam Hunt with Water Under the Bridge. At number 25, and its 26th week on the chart, slipping a spot, here's Chris Stapleton with Joy of My Life. At number 24, dropping back a spot, Parker McCollum with Handle on You. And here's the biggest mover week, up 4 notches to number 23, Morgan Wallen with Thought You Should Know. At number 22, slipping back a spot, Blake Shelton with Nobody. At number 21, dropping a spot, here's Dierks Bentley with Gold. In their 11th week in the countdown, they move up 2 to number 20, Hardy and Lainey Wilson with Wait in the Truck. At number 19 again this week, 4th week on the chart, here's Luke Combs with Going, Going, Gone. At number 18 again this week, here's Carly Pearce with What He Didn't Do. At number 17 again this week, here's Brett Young with You Didn't. And at number 16 again this week, here's Lainey Wilson with Heart Like a Truck. Here's the song that's been on the chart the longest at 35 weeks, spending another week at number 15, Zac Brown Band with Out in the Middle. At number 14 again this week, here's Jason Aldean and That's What Tequila Does. At number 13 for another week, here's Kane Brown and Caitlin Brown with Thank God. At number 12 again this week, Nate Smith with Whiskey on You. And slipping a spot this week to number 11, Gabby Barrett with Pick Me Up. At the first of the 10 biggest hits, here's Jordan Davis as he moves up 1 and collecting his 6th top 10 country hit with What My World Spins Around. At number 9 again this week, here's Luke Bryan and Country On. Here's a former number 1, falling 5 spots to number 8, Tyler Hubbard with 5'9". The 7th ranked country song this week, moving up 1, is Jimmy Allen with Down Home. At number 6, moving up 1, Jelly Roll with Son of a Sinner. Holding steady at number 5 is a former number 1 hit called She Had Me at Heads, Carolina. There's Cole Swindell. Here's a former number 1, dropping 2 spots to number 4, Morgan Wallen with You Proof. Leaping 3 spots to number 3, Bailey Zimmerman and Fall in Love. Here's last week's number 1, slipping a notch to number 2 this week, Thomas Rhett and Riley Green with Half of Me. And here's the number 1 song in country music this week as he jumps 3 spots, taking 34 weeks to get here, and this becomes the first number 1 country hit for Jackson Dean. Congratulations, Jackson. The song is called Don't Come Looking. Thanks for listening. I am Chris.